What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for another video. Today we're going to be doing my Premier League predictions ahead of match day number 12 in the Premier League. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 100 likes is the aim. Do let me know your predictions in the comments below. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to SofaScore, today's video sponsor, who are going to keep you guys up to date with all the latest scores, match information, match statistics, match analysis and all your good footballing needs, all in one place, all in one app. It's a free app to download, very highly rated, not just limited to football, by the way. It's covering all the sports and all the scores, all the results and all of the information that you guys want as well, with sports such as rugby, you've got cricket included on there, darts, NFL, everything's on there, so do go and check it out. It is free to download, worthwhile checking out. And also anyone that does download using my link in the description or the QR code on screen does help to support the future content created here on my channel. So looking at match day number 11 before the international break, not my best performance, no correct scores, 3 correct results, 7 incorrect, 1 out of 10 from JSGC, very poor. You had Brentford beating AFC Bournemouth by 3 goals to 2, I had that down as a 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace against Fulham, I had that down as a 1-1 draw as well. Good away win for Fulham by 2 goals to 0. I had West Ham to beat Everton at home by 2 goals to 1. Finished 0-0. I had Wolves to win against Southampton by 2 goals to 1. That finished 2-0. Wasn't too far away with that. I had Manchester City to beat Brighton away 2-1. Manchester City lost that game by 2 goals to 1 thanks to a couple of second half goals from Brighton. I had Liverpool down as 2-1 winners against Aston Villa. That finished 2-0 to Liverpool, so I weren't too far away with that. Then on to the games on Sunday, 10th of November. I had Manchester United down as 2-0 winners against Leicester City and Ruud van Nistelrooy's final game in charge at Manchester United before Ruben Amorim takes over. That finished 3-0, so again, weren't too far away with the ones that I got the correct results on, just couldn't quite turn them into correct scores. I had Nottingham Forest down as 1-0 winners against Newcastle, a good comeback from Newcastle second half, saw them beat Nottingham Forest by 3 goals to 1. I had Spurs down as 3-1 winners at home against Ipswich. It's Ipswich's best result of the season so far, cracking away win at Tottenham Hotspur for them, famous away win, winning by 2 goals to 1. And I had Chelsea to beat Arsenal by 2 goals to 1. That finished 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. So international break done and dusted. Takes us on to match day number 12. Straight after the international break, we've got football now through the rest of November, for all of December, into January and into February as well. So football coming thick and fast. Match day number 12 in the Premier League starting on Saturday 23rd of November 2024 in the first game back after the international break in the early kickoff at the King Power Stadium. We've got Leicester City taking on Chelsea, 12:30 p.m. GMT kickoff time, with the game being broadcast live on TNT Sports. I'm going for a narrow Chelsea win by a goal to 0. I think they'll be too strong there for Leicester City, and I think Chelsea will pick up the 3 points and will pick up a win there. Moving on to the 3 o'clock games, you've got Arsenal taking on Nottingham Forest in a big game in the Premier League, not being broadcast. Going for Arsenal to narrowly win that game. I think it'll be quite a close game, actually, closer than some think. Nottingham Forest have already picked up a big scalp away from home against Liverpool, causing a surprise at the top of the Premier League earlier in the season. They're going to want to try and upset Arsenal, so I'm going for Arsenal to win that game by 2 goals to 1, but I think it'll be a very close game. Villa Park, you've got Aston Villa taking on Crystal Palace. I think Aston Villa are going to be too strong for Crystal Palace, going for both teams to score, but Aston Villa to get the job done and win by 2 goals to 1. Remember, teams that are competing in Europe are playing in midweek, so you like to see your Arsenals, your Man Cities, your Aston Villas, etc. may just be thinking about European football coming up, so they may want to just manage and balance their squads based on what's happened during the international break and manage their teams from there, thinking about not just the Premier League but also about European games coming forward as well. Now, down on the South Coast, you've got AFC Bournemouth taking on Brighton in a South Coast derby. Going for AFC Bournemouth to win this game, giving them the 3 points, going for 2-1 Bournemouth, and for them to make home advantage count against Brighton and Hove Albion. Over to Merseyside in Liverpool, you've got Everton taking on Brentford, going for a score draw for this one, going 1-1 between Everton and Brentford, nothing to separate them two teams, and going for the spoils to be shared between both Everton and Brentford and a point apiece. And then finally, in the 3 o'clock games down in West London at Craven Cottage, you've got Fulham taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm going for Fulham to continue their good start to the season. I'm going for them to pick up the 3 points against a struggling Wolves side by 2-1. Then in the final game on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. GMT live on Sky Sports here in the United Kingdom, you've got Manchester City taking on Tottenham Hotspur. Man City have lost 4 games in a row in all competitions. They've lost back-to-back games in the Premier League. Pep Guardiola's never lost 4 games in a row in all competitions ever as a manager. Manchester City in some really poor form at the moment, yet still sitting 4 points clear of 3rd and 4th with Arsenal and Chelsea, still very much in a title race, and they know win against Spurs and get a result at Anfield next weekend against Liverpool, and all of a sudden Manchester City are right up near enough where they want to be at this point in the season, even with 4 losses in a row. So a very big game at the Etihad. So I think City are going to be too strong for Spurs. I'm going 3-1 Manchester City. And I think it was at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, it might be a different story. Maybe Spurs did lose against Ipswich, so maybe not. But Spurs did beat Man City in the Carabao Cup in their own backyard. But going to the Etihad and winning, it's a different ball game. Remember, all them 4 games in a row that Man City have lost were all on the road, not at the Etihad Stadium. And I think City will be very happy to see some home advantage. Now, moving on to the games on Sunday, just a couple of games. Starting on the South Coast, you've got Southampton taking on Liverpool, 2 p.m. GMT kickoff time, with the game being broadcast live on Sky Sports. For a 3-0 Liverpool win, I don't see anything else other than Liverpool winning that game. I think they're too strong for Southampton. I think Liverpool will probably take the foot off the gas once they feel like the 3 points are in the bag. So I'm not expecting a cricket score, but I am expecting Liverpool to win that game comfortably. Then the final game on Sunday, you've got Ipswich Town taking on Manchester United. Manchester United's first game being led by new manager Ruben Amorim, who they brought in from Sporting Club de Portugal. I'm going for Manchester United to beat Ipswich. I think it's going to be a very interesting game. I'm not too sure which way this could swing. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ipswich potentially beat Manchester United, because Ruben Amorim's going to want Man United playing a different style of play, different formations, players still adapting and getting used to their first game in their new under their new manager, but they're going to want to try and put in an impressive performance. So if it doesn't gel and United don't settle into that game, the Premier League can be quite ruthless, and I wouldn't rule out newly promoted Ipswich taking points, even beating Manchester United at Portman Road as well. I think first goal in that game is absolutely crucial. Maybe playing it safe, going with a Man United win. Wouldn't be surprised to see Ipswich take a point, maybe even beat Manchester United in that game. That game is broadcast live on Sky Sports in the UK. Kickoff time at 4:30 p.m. GMT. Now, on the final game of matchday number 12 in the Premier League, you have got Newcastle taking on West Ham on Monday night, 25th of November, with an 8 p.m. GMT kickoff time, with the game being broadcast live on Sky Sports. Going for quite a close game, not a classic, going for 1-0 Newcastle. I think they'll be too strong for West Ham, make home advantage count, and another 3 points there for Newcastle. So, they're my predictions. Do let me know your predictions in the comments below. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. 100 likes is the aim. Do subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And also don't forget as well to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by SofaScore. See you all again real soon for the next football video. International break number 3 of the season. It's done and dusted, plain sailing. We've got a whole winter now of Premier League and regular football content for you guys to enjoy, so do stick around, do stay tuned for that. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.